think it's really important that I make this as clear as I possibly can, because it's not just hypothetical. People are dying for this stuff. So what is my issue with Judaism? Am I anti-Semitic? I still assert that I am not, because my issue is not with people from the region. My issue is not with people born in a certain place or of a certain race. My issue is with people who lie. And there's been some confusion about whether a lie requires intent or not. I believe it does not. When I use the word lie, I'm referring to the end result, what we see, mistakes, basically, if you want to think of it that way. Because the whole reason that I come in screaming all the time is because people really are dying daily at a scale of millions. And if we don't quickly change the way we collectively think, I think things are going to get really bad in America this month. And we might not be able to change it back. People will die. Many, like more than you think. However many you think, it's probably going to be more, will die. And there is no getting them back. And if you're not convinced on that, I guess you haven't been paying attention to what the regime is doing. We've already got prisoners, people, humans, innocent humans, in many cases, being sent to El Salvador, and we cannot get them back. And the courts are saying, yeah, whatever, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. But, like, we should be worried about it. Their rights have been taken away. They are wrongfully imprisoned without due process. And it can happen to anyone, and it's going to happen to a lot of people if things don't change quickly. So why do I think that attacking religions is going to change anything? Because a religion changes how you think fundamentally. Like, it's such a fundamental shift in your worldview and in how you think that it affects everything. It affects everything that you think and do. And I do realize that most practitioners of Judaism are not bad people. It's the end result that we need to stop, because these practices are encouraging superstition, are encouraging magical thinking. There's no actual good coming from them. That couldn't come from just appreciating the world for what it is. The only thing adding magic does is distract from what's already there, make it less valuable by comparison. If you're God-brained or magic-brained, you literally can't imagine how damaging it is to think that way. You have to put it aside, and you have to look at the world, see what's there, and just let that be it. Because I think we're a lot more connected than people are pretending. And I think that if we just push the truth out from our own selves to whoever is receptive in our own spheres, as personally and meaningfully as we can, it will spread a lot farther and faster than people think. And I think that possibly the only way we're going to stop this in time is by organizing all of us together collectively. And I use organizing loosely. Like, we need to create networks, individual networks. You need to use your brain and your voice, because they might kill me, etc. Whoever is closest to the weak points can strike there, and we'll see if we can start turning the tide back the other way. I am working on my approach, trying to figure out how to phrase all this stuff in a way that people will listen to, be receptive to. Obviously, I have a history of trauma. It's a lifelong abuse from my own parents that never ended, and that is about to kill all of us if people don't listen to exactly what happened to me and why, and take away lessons and change. That's the part we need to do now. We have the data. We need to change how we're acting, or we're going to get killed. Still trying to figure out how exactly to say this. I probably won't figure it out in time, so I hope someone else has better ideas. If my parents had listened, we may have been able to stop this. I hate having to wonder how much of my life was deliberately disrupted to facilitate the slaughter of millions, including my friends. People want to pretend that I'm doing this selfishly. What self? People want to pretend that I'm a bigot. No, I love humanity. I love people. I love life. I want all honest people to be okay. Liars are doing a lot of damage, and I think a lot more people are liars than they realize. It takes courage to confront the truth. It takes courage to admit you're probably wrong. But because of our flawed senses and faculties, we are often probably wrong. You gotta get used to correcting yourself, to being corrected. Not by magic, not by what you want to be true, but by what most likely seems to be the case. I'm not even sure what advice to offer. Be ready to run. Be ready to die. Be ready for anything. Try to help who you can help. Appreciate the moments you have with the people you have, because it does not last forever. I love my friends, and I miss them more than anything. I hate my stupid, selfish family, and I wish they had listened even once. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.